Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos on lesson content.
Got no place to be, got no place to go. Come hang out with me on the Mr. Flanders Show.
Hey there everybody, Mr. Flanders with you this afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time of the day it is, with you opening up this YouTube video. And we are looking at our new reading mastery stories for the week. We are starting our first story with Dawn Was Sad. Okay? Dawn was sad. Here we go. Dawn had a job that he did not like. He worked in a hat store. He mopped up in that store at the end of each day. Every day he mopped and mopped. When he mopped, he talked to himself. He would say, "I hate to work in this hat store. I hate to mop." Ooh, this guy's pretty serious. Then he would think of things that he would like to do. He said, "I wish I was big. I wish I could fly. I would like to be a Superman. But I am just a mopper. I am not big. I cannot fly." When the store was mopped, Dawn would sit and mope. He would think of the things he would do if he was a Superman. "I would find crooks," he said. "They would shoot at me, but I would not feel a thing." Every day was the same. Dawn would mop and mop. Then he would mope and mope. When he mopped, he would think about being a Superman. When he would mope, he would think about that too. Then one day something happened. Dawn was mopping in the back of the store. All at once, he stopped mopping. "I think I hear something," he said. The sound came from the door that led down the stairs. Somebody was saying, "Come down the stairs." Dawn opened the door and went down the stairs. To be continued. Ooh. Alright, I mean, some of the spots in this story were a little rough, but I mean, I like how this is ending for now anyways. Look, we got a picture of Dawn right here. He's looking down the stairs with that person saying, "Come down the stairs." Alright. I like that. I like that. Let's go ahead and move our book out of the way now. And we're going to look at our worksheet. Now, just a reminder, I'll read the story to you guys, but the expectation is you're also practicing reading the story at home with mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, anybody who can help you out, okay? I want you practicing your reading skills for second grade. You're going to need them. All right. Let's go ahead and look at our worksheet for Story 82, which is what we just read. This is a two-sided worksheet. We're going to start with side 1, and then we're going to go over to side 2 in just a little bit. But let's go ahead and work on side 1 for now, and we're going to work on this first half of the sheet. Okay. Where did Dawn work? In a blank. Did he work in a moping? Did he work in a mopping? Did he work in a foot shop? Or did he work in a hat store? Do you guys remember where Dawn worked? I can tell you right now, it's not moping or mopping. He worked in either a foot shop or a hat store. You tell me. Number 2. Why was Dawn sad? Because he was not big, rich, fat, or old? What made Dawn sad? I don't remember them talking at all about money, so I don't think it's going to be rich. Okay, you think about that and then you write your answer in. If you're doing this in Google Classroom, make sure you're just typing your answers into the blue boxes on each line. Number 3. Did Don like his job or hate his job? Blank his job. So you have to tell me, because you've got the blank spot here and we're trying to finish the sentence. Did Don like his job or hate his job? You can write he hated his job or he liked his job. Okay? Number 4. What did Don wish he was? A blank. Did he wish he was a superbug, Superboy, Superman, or Super Bee? Oh, those are some tough choices. I don't remember hearing anything about bugs or bees, though, in the story, so I don't think it's going to be this choice, Superbug, and I don't think it's going to be this choice, Super Bee. Do you guys remember? Did he want to be a Superboy or Superman? Tough call. Number 5. Sometimes Don would sit and blank. He would mope, he would mop, he would run, and he would fall. Well, let's think about that. Sometimes Don would sit and blank. Well, he can't really sit and mop. How can you mop from a chair? That's a little weird. He can't really sit and run either. So I think it's going to either be mope or fall. You tell me. Number 6. What did Don hear? Somebody singing? Somebody calling him? Or somebody flying? Think back to that picture where he was looking down the hallway. What did he hear? I definitely don't think he heard any flying. That's just me. Number 7. So Don opened the door and went blank. Did he go up the stairs, out the door, or down the stairs? That's a tough call. I mean, all 3 are good choices, but think back to that picture. Okay, think back to when he was looking down that hallway. Think about what the story said. Okay, take a couple minutes, finish that up. If you need to pause the video, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, I'm going to just move our worksheet up here and get started on the second half. There's no rush, though. Please take your time. All right. The second half of our worksheet, if you are doing this at home in your work packet, just, make sure you're listening to the directions and following along as much as you can. If you are doing this on Google Classroom, you will notice a couple of shapes and circles and lines and squares and stuff. You're going to be using those to move around to complete this part of the worksheet. Okay, so make sure you're using your listening ears to figure out where like your box goes or your line goes or your circle goes or your letter goes, whatever. All right, make sure you got your listening ears on. Here is our sentence. Pam sent 10 trees to the farm. I'll read it one more time. Pam sent 10 trees to the farm. Okay. Number 1. Make a line over the word that tells who sent the trees. So who sent the trees? I'm going to tell you right now the answer to that is at the beginning of this sentence, right around here, okay? For number 2, it says, make a Y under the word trees. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop up here, find the word trees, and do a letter Y underneath it. And then, number 3, circle the words that tell where the trees went. Circle the words that tell where the trees went. I think the tail end of this sentence will give you the answer, okay? You go ahead and finish that up. I'm going to flip over to our second side, okay? Okay, our second side. Our second side has a paragraph for us to read. And then we've got our reader, or our picture that we have to look at from our reader to answer these questions. Let's go ahead and start with this top half, though, and work our way down. Follow along as I read the story, and please practice reading the story after we are done. Mike was a mop, but Mike was not happy. Every day, a man would grab Mike and dip Mike into some water. Then the man would take Mike around the floor. Then the man would let Mike stand by the wall. Mike said, "It is no fun to stand by the wall when you are wet and cold." Okay, question number 1. What was Mike? You're going to get the answer to that question right in the first part of this sentence, okay? Or in the first part of this paragraph, in this first sentence, okay? Number 2, who grabbed Mike every day? Okay, who grabbed Mike every day? Was it a boy? Was it a girl? Was it a man? Was it a woman? Okay, it's crazy. I don't know. Number 3, where did the man put Mike when he was wet and cold? Where would he put him? Think about that. And then number 4, did Mike like to stand by the wall? For that one, you just put yes or no. I'm going to read that last sentence, though, to figure out, let's see. It is no fun to stand by the wall when you are wet and cold. Did Mike like to stand by the wall? I don't know, guys. You tell me. All right. Let's look at the second half of this worksheet. And this is the last few questions of our worksheet. It says, look at the picture on page 221 of your reader. So if you remember, it is our picture of Dawn looking down the hallway. Okay? Question 1. How many hats do you see? Let's take a look real quick. You should have a copy of this in front of you too, but I'll hold it up. How many hats do you see, guys? What you're going to do is you're going to write the answer right here. If you're in Google Classroom, just type the answer. Number 2, what is Dawn holding? What's Dawn holding, guys? All right. Write your answer right here, please. And then number 3, is it dark down the stairs? What do you guys think? Is it dark down the stairs? It might be. Tough call. But as you guys are finishing that up, remember, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please reach out on ClassDojo or Flipgrid. Otherwise, the expectation is you are practicing reading the story to somebody at your house. If you need to go back and look at the picture to answer the last few questions, please do so. Make sure you're also practicing reading this paragraph or short story to somebody at home as well. Other than that, this is the end of lesson 82, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Catch you in a bit.